Have you ever imagined traveling on a train so luxurious, so meticulously crafted, that the moment you step on board, the world outside feels like it simply fades away? A train where every detail is engineered not just for comfort, but for absolute indulgence. Today, we're taking you into a place that very few people will ever experience in their entire lifetime, the most expensive train journey in the world. A journey so breathtaking and so extraordinary that even the word luxury feels too small for it. Imagine arriving at a private station, not the busy platforms you're used to. Not the noisy terminals filled with crowds, luggage carts, and loud announcements. This one feels more like arriving at a royal palace. The entrance glows with warm golden lights, and uniformed staff greet you with a bow. You don't queue for tickets. You don't stand in line. Instead, your luggage is whisked away, and you're welcomed with a chilled glass of champagne infused with edible gold flakes. Your journey begins long before the train starts moving. As you walk closer to the platform, you see it, the train itself. Polished exterior panels reflecting the sunset, vintage detailing combined with modern engineering, and windows so large they feel more like moving picture frames. The air smells faintly of cedarwood and fresh flowers drifting from the train's entrance. Everything about this moment feels unreal, like you've stepped into a scene from a film where you're the main character. A butler escorts you to your suite. Yes, suite, not seat, by walking you through a corridor lined with soft carpeting, brass handrails, and warm lighting that makes everything feel gentle and inviting. When the door to your private suite opens, your breath catches for a moment. It's bigger than some hotel rooms, complete with a king-sized bed draped in Egyptian cotton, a marble bathroom with a rainfall shower, an elegant sitting area, and panoramic windows stretching from floor to ceiling. There is art on the walls, crystal glasses on the table, and even a private minibar stocked with rare wines and handcrafted chocolates. The butler introduces himself with a calm voice and tells you that he'll be available throughout the journey for anything you need: laundry, meals, ironing, shoe polishing, even preparing your bath. He hands you a leather-bound welcome book detailing the journey ahead, and then he disappears quietly, leaving you alone with the soft hum of the train preparing to move. A gentle chime rings through your room as the train begins its slow departure. You watch from your window as the station drifts away and the world outside transforms into rolling landscapes, wide rivers, and distant mountains. The movement is so smooth that it barely feels like you're traveling. Instead, it feels like floating through a living painting. After settling in, you explore the train, and this is where the magic deepens. Every carriage is a world of its own. There's a grand lounge car with velvet sofas, a library filled with rare books, a bar that glows with amber light, and a piano player creating the perfect atmosphere with soft classical melodies. Guests sit together sipping cocktails, laughing quietly, and sharing stories of their travels. It feels like a gathering of explorers, artists, and dreamers all sharing a once-in-a-lifetime journey. The dining car is perhaps the crown jewel of the experience. The moment you step in, you feel transported to a Michelin star restaurant. Tables are covered in fine linen, silver cutlery sparkles under crystal chandeliers, and the menu is prepared by chefs who have cooked in the world's finest hotels. Each course is a masterpiece. Truffle-infused soups, fresh seafood, slow-cooked lamb, artisanal cheeses, and desserts that look too beautiful to eat. Even the water is sourced from remote mountain springs, and the wines are chosen from award-winning vineyards around the globe. Every sound, every aroma, every bite feels like a celebration of taste itself. As the night deepens, the train glides through moonlit valleys. The world outside your window becomes a watercolor of shadows and light. You return to your suite, where your bed has been prepared with care lights dimmed, curtains drawn, and soft music playing. You slip between the sheets and feel them embrace you with warmth. The rhythmic motion of the train becomes a lullaby that guides you into one of the most peaceful sleeps you've had in years. By morning, the landscapes have changed entirely. Sunlight streams in through the window, illuminating snow-capped peaks or lush green fields depending on where the journey has taken you overnight. You're served breakfast in your suite if you wish: fresh pastries, fruit picked hours earlier, eggs cooked to perfection, and coffee that feels like it was brewed with magical precision. The taste, the view, the atmosphere, all of it blends into a moment of pure serenity. Then comes one of the most unforgettable parts of the journey, the excursions. At different stops along the way, guests disembark with private guides waiting for them. You might explore ancient temples, hidden valleys, remote villages, or scenic lookouts untouched by mass tourism. These aren't ordinary tours, they're curated experiences designed only for the passengers of this train. At one stop, you might be welcomed by local performers dressed in traditional attire. At another, you might enjoy a private picnic prepared by the train's chef at a location chosen for its breathtaking views. Every excursion feels personal, intimate, and perfectly intertwined with the spirit of the journey. When you return to the train, you're greeted with warm towels, refreshments, and soft music drifting from the lounge. It feels like coming home. And then the train continues, gliding over landscapes that seem to shift with each passing hour: forests, deserts, mountains, rivers, and open plains that stretch into the horizon dot in the afternoon. You relax in the observation car, a glass-domed space that feels like sitting inside a moving crystal palace. The ceiling curves above you, allowing for uninterrupted views of the sky. You watch clouds drift lazily across the sun, birds soaring in the distance, and the world changing shape as the train moves forward. Some guests read quietly. Others sip tea. A few take photos, unable to resist capturing the beauty unfolding around them. But all share the same expression: peaceful awe. Later, the bar car transforms into a place of gentle social energy. Guests gather around sipping handcrafted cocktails mixed by a world-class bartender. A pianist plays soft jazz and conversations flow effortlessly. The atmosphere is warm and elegant but never pretentious. It's luxury wrapped in comfort, sophistication layered with calm. Dinner on the second night is even more extraordinary. This time the chef introduces each dish personally, describing the origin of the ingredients and the inspiration behind the flavors. The food is plated like art, colors, textures, and aromas blending into something that feels almost surreal. Wine is poured, candles flicker gently, and outside the windows the world scrolls by like a silent film made just for you. After dinner, you return to your suite where a surprise awaits. A bath prepared with essential oils, rose petals, and soft glowing candles. It's the kind of moment that makes you realize why this journey is considered the most expensive in the world, not because of the price, but because of the experience. Every detail is designed to make you feel like royalty. Every moment feels like it has been crafted with the intention of making your life richer, softer, and more beautiful as the train enters its final stretch. There's a quiet sense of reflection among the passengers. People gather in the observation car, sitting together in peaceful silence, watching the world drift by as the journey approaches its end. Conversations that begin as small talk often become deeper, more meaningful. Strangers become companions. Experiences become memories that will last a lifetime. When the train finally slows to a stop at its final destination, you feel a mixture of gratitude and sadness. A journey like this isn't just transportation, it's a story, a dream, a masterpiece of travel. The staff gathers to bid farewell, offering warm smiles and sincere thanks. Your luggage is waiting for you, perfectly arranged, your belongings carefully placed as if handled with love. You step off the train and take one last look at it, the gleaming exterior, the golden details, the windows reflecting the light of the station. You realize that the most expensive train journey in the world isn't just about luxury. It's about time. Time to breathe. Time to enjoy beauty. Time to feel alive. It's about being reminded that the world is full of wonder. And sometimes the most unforgettable experiences come on rails that carry you not just across landscapes, but into a different way of living as you walk away. You know one thing for certain, this journey didn't just show you the world, it changed the way you see it. It reminded you that travel can be more than movement. It can be magic. It can be poetry. It can be a moment in your life that you'll treasure forever. And that is the true beauty of the most expensive train journey in the world. It's not just a ride. It's a story you'll carry with you for the rest of your life.